What's the feeling when you find out the relief that you're going to be able to play again for sure for another season?
I was absolutely relieved. It's just been on my mind because it's getting to the point, like, I'm graduating in May. And so I'm like, well, am I going to get another season? Do I have to get a job? I've missed the combines, like, to try to go play. But so I was like, I don't really want to get a job, so this better happen soon. And then it, like, finally came today. And I know the NCAA and Big East have been busy with all the championships and everything. So I was definitely relieved, and I was really happy. I didn't really know how to feel.
I mean, you kind of, just looking at the numbers and all that stuff, I mean, you assumed it was going to happen, but to actually have it come down, I mean, there's got to be a sigh of relief there, I would imagine, a little bit.
There's always a risk. Like, I knew there was a risk, like, just when me and Glenn would talk about everything. And so, I mean, when it finally happened, I immediately called my parents and texted some of my friends, and I was just like, I got it. Like, I'm really excited. Guess what?
Was there a point that you thought maybe this is not going to happen?
Just a point where it was kind of taking a little bit, because I haven't been through it before, so it was taking kind of a while. So it's just like, I was like, wow, I'm going to have to get a job. Like, it's not going to happen. And I didn't want to do that, like I said. So, I mean, then it happened. So.
How about, you look at the team coming back, they had to play a year without you, and they had a lot of success and made a good run at the end of the year there. I mean, what's the excitement level like for you now, knowing that you've got a big opportunity in front of you here this last season?
I mean, watching them grow and develop the way that they did and go through all the adversity that they had to with, like, me and Bree early on in the season, and, like, just trying to kick it in at the end of the season. And how can you not be excited coming back into that? And, like, a young team where you look at them during this year and teams would be like, oh, they're young, like, they don't have their point guard or, like, Bree at the time, and then to watch them prove so many people wrong and to come into that kind of a team is just awesome, and I'm really excited.
Knowing, I guess, that it probably obviously wasn't worth the risk, but in Chicago, at the end of the bench, when you're watching the final seconds take down in that championship game, seeing that St. John's is going to go, and obviously knowing you guys weren't, was that rock bottom for you, knowing that you couldn't affect that situation at all?
Yeah, I mean, the emotions had kind of already been, like, settled in, like, that I couldn't, like, I knew that I already, like, couldn't play, like, but knowing that if, like, I wouldn't have gotten hurt, like, what would have happened? Not saying that we would have won more or lost more or anything, but, like, you never know. And then you always have, like, what if I didn't get hurt? Like, what if I didn't make that move in Texas? And, like, you just try to not think about that. And but, like, I'm so proud of them and what they did, and they left everything in Chicago. Like, I mean, you guys watch those games, and they had nothing left, and they did everything that they could. So I was really proud of them.
How's the leg feeling?
Good. It swells up every now and then, so I have to wear a sleeve for right now when I play, and, like, go running and stuff. But it feels good.